Following an analysis by the Washington State Department of Ecology, on August 20, the New York Times reported that these mystery blobs were once alive. Back in the summer of 1994, gelatinous blobs started raining down from the sky in the timber town of Oakville, Washington, USA, kicking off a mystery known as the Oakville Blobs. The flecks of goo were smaller than a grain of rice, but it wasn't long before they started sticking together and becoming a bigger problem. Several people even reported they became unwell following the blobs, and some even said that animals had died. On August 19, the Lewiston Tribune reported that twice in the past 2 weeks when it has rained, small blobs of clear gelatinous goo have fallen on and around the home of Oakville resident Sonny Barcliffe. A National Weather Service employee in the area also received a call from an unidentified man in early August, describing hot metallic particles from the sky that burned holes in his children's trampoline. So what the blobby hell was going on? When a sample of the goo was looked at under a microscope, it appeared to contain human white blood cells. This made some people question if the goo was fluid waste from an airplane toilet, but a Federal Aviation Administration spokesperson said that this was unlikely, as toilet fluids are typically dyed blue, giving it the nickname blue ice. Bit of a misnomer for packaged poop, but you do you, the Federal Aviation Administration. A second theory suggested the blobs were the result of blowing up jellyfish, which, yes, sounds ridiculous, but during the time of the blobs, bombs were being dropped in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Washington. As such, it was theoretically possible that detonating a school of jellyfish might have sent blobs far into the sky that later came down as jelly rain. However, Sonny Barcliffe reported 6 different blob events. Could jellyfish particles really have been floating in the atmosphere for so long? On August 20, the New York Times reported that these mystery blobs were once alive, following an analysis by the Washington State Department of Ecology, which determined that the goo contained a number of cells of various sizes. These results would appear to blow the human white blood cell and jellyfish stories out of the water, because they revealed the cells had no nuclei, something that you would see in human white blood cells and bits of jellyfish. Prokaryotic cells, on the other hand, those found in bacteria and archaea, would lack a nuclei. A report from the Washington State Public Health Department stated the culture yielded 2 kinds of bacteria, Pseudomonas fluorescens and Enterobacter cloacae, both normal residents in the digestive tracts of humans and other mammals. They can also be found environmentally when waste has been dumped, as well as traveling in water and aerosols. This prompted theories of biological weapons testing, but such activity by the US military would violate international treaties. So, what really triggered the Oakville blobs and the illnesses that afflicted several Oakville residents? It's still a blobby mystery.